It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Paul Skeens. What's the word on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
All right, ready to get underway. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Climb the ladder with that fastball. So this year's All-Star game is underway. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that drops foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him swinging. And there's one down. Here's Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Batting for the catcher.
Runner at first with 2 away. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. And misses inside. Good eye in that spot.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Tarek Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Pete Alonso. Just missed. And another ball. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Three-two. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Alonso on at first, nobody out.
Ball. 2-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 2-1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ketel Marte at the plate and takes high there. Man at first, one away. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Ball one, no strikes. And that's fouled off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with two gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Manny Machado in the box now. Takes strike one. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Alonso is waved home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
First and second, 2 outs. The batter now will be Will Smith. There's the strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
That misses. 1-2 to count. 2 on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it remains 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Second inning set to go. And now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Skeens back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people are...
That one is absolutely belted. Acuna on the run. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
No outs. Runner on second. And that is out of play. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Javi Baez digs in right side.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. Strike 3 looking. That pitch was humming in at 102.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
That one ripped, but foul. This to third, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done, drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Wilson off of first with 2 away. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Pitch misses. Now 2 and 2. Two outs. Chopped out in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. And that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Back here in Atlanta, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. As the lefty gets to work, and that one upstairs, ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 2.
Yep.
That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And ball 1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's downstairs. 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Oh, he botches it. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff, you have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 0-1 now.
Off the plate, ball one.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. And he dodges that fastball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ball one on a pitch inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fought off foul. Two outs and one in scoring position. Runner takes off. Pitches low. To third. Tag. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Logan Webb. Riley Green digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's in there. That's strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. Going, gone. He circles the bases, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Raleigh takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch is outside. Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
No, that's foul.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now caught looking his first time up. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch. And there's two away.
Up next for the American League, the first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. There's a strike.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Carlos Rodon. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. One and two now on Acuna. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Step off throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Green hurries it back in, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
First and second, no outs. Here is Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late swing, foul to the left. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Hit weakly on the ground and foul ball. Struck him out looking. Here comes Manny Machado. RBI single his last time up.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
That's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just off the inside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Acuna, the lead runner out at second. Marte at first. 1 gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. Here comes Marte around third. The run scores all the way from first. It's 4-2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
And that one missing low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Rodon fires.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Rodon sets and deals. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Rodon ready. Here comes. And he grounds one to the right side. And a foul ball. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. First and third, one down. Strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Right side. Judge has it sized up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Mackenzie Gore.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Flied out his first time.
Junior Caminero.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Pitch misses. And a count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Ripped on a line. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So 2 down now, and here is Jacob Wilson. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The other way. Marte throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. The NL leads this one 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Joe Ryan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Foul ball.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Two out, space is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Raleigh down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. The NL leads it 4-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Clayton Kershaw.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one away. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. He's already homered here in this one. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved enough.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's 2 for 2. And that drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani up and loosening in the pen. Abbott warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 goes the AL. They trail it here 4-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Wu appears to be getting loose. Mize getting loose as well. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 5.
And here's Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Inside.
Ball,
The
inside.
count now 2-2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And Manny gets a piece. Freeman over at first with one away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that's downstairs and outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Two on, one out. Off the mark there. And it's 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's a 2-0. And a strike in there. Runners are at the corners, one away. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Green under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now, Kyle Tucker. A strikeout and a walk. Right through there for a strike. And they add to the lead. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Drew Rasmussen won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Ryan Wu taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. First pitch misses. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Wilson gets it to first. Lindor retired. Third out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 7-2 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, David Peterson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And there's a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. That's down and in.
2.
Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And ball 1. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13. Junior Caminero.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That misses, and that's ball one. Two on, one out. Fouled off left side. Clips the corner. That is strike two.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to...
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And the runners will move up.
Now batting, the center fielder, Javier.
Here's Baez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one outside. 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
2 on, 2 outs. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The NL is on top, 7-3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Action in the pen down there. Gene Savage preparing to come on if needed. Mize, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now the DH, Pete Alonso. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Foul ball there. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Jason Adam on to pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The batter now, Jacob Wilson. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. A runner at first for him, nobody out. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Byron Buxton.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
That
Ball
misses,
1, no strike.
and that's ball 1. That one ripped. Back there. And out of here. and they cut into the lead. It's 7-4.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jason Adam departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So now a pinch hitter, Alejandro Kirk. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. It's 7-5.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pinch hitter coming on, Jonathan Aranda. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Check swing, called strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Tying run at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 7-7.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Isaac Paredes. He represents the go-ahead run. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chad Floyd. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Number 19, Chad Floyd.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Brendan Donovan. He represents the go-ahead run.
Donovan.
And a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So now a pinch hitter, Matt Olson.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And it's even up.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And it is 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play?
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Pinch hitter coming on, Eugenio Suarez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Falling behind 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. NL goes down quietly, still tied 7-7. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Michael Garcia. He represents the go-ahead run. Morejon back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Inside, just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer, is getting loose. Abbott, the lefty, warming up as well. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Adrian Morejon done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Shohei Ohtani comes on now.
number 17. Shohei Ohtani.
And now it's Baez. First offering, and it just misses. He was late there, strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The two strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the eighth. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Runner goes again. Called strike three. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
And another ball.
2-0.
Tap foul at the plate. And that one ripped to left. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Marco Marquez. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Hunter Goodman. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball. And it's fouled off. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's full.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Laser, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Substitution now at first base. And pinch running for the National League, Ellie De La Cruz. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. Way high there. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Late swing, fouled off. That one almost got him. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Goes down looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. James Wood.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
That's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
That one catches the zone. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Kyle Schwarber
bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. McKinstry gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Elvis Cordova. Fernando Tatis Jr. now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Brent Rooker, a critical at bat in this game for him. That one off the mark. 1-0. Rooker needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Just missed. Zach McKinstry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Randy Arozarena. Big spot for him here. Hard liner. That one is gone. That should get the dugout going. It's 8-7. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. You get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
One down. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. A little bit low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Mizorowski up and throwing for manager Torey Lovello. Suarez also throwing. And that is out of play. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground right side, Donovan in plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's in there. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for them, and they boost their lead. It's 9-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Elvis Cordova gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Randy Rodriguez gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Isaac Paredes. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next offering upstairs. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-7 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Kyle Stowers.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now it's even up. This one in the air. Garcia hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, second baseman, Brendan.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. Ball 1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
1 down, base is empty. That's a strike, and it's 1-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Matt Olson up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
But we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.